All righty. Well, good morning. Welcome to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. It is October the 26th at about 10:20 in the morning. You have to excuse me for squinting. Um, I'm doing a recording first thing in the morning. Usually I don't do in the morning. I do in the afternoons. But I was up and I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. So I'm directly in the sun. Yeah, it's a good thing. So, this is episode number 35 with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. And we are going to be doing a special one today. This one has been sitting in the humidor for 2 years and about 3 weeks. That's a long time. At least, yeah, 2 years. I put it in there October the 1st of 2022. So that's over 2 years. I've been meaning to get to it. I just hadn't. I just hadn't. But today I did. Today I am. So it is a Gurkha, which these are usually medium to full body. Um, just depends. And this one is a medium to full body, and it's a Gurkha Triple Ligero Special Edition 2002. It is a 6x1 by 52 Toro, and I got this one online. The average price is about $4 that I paid for this one. So you don't have to pay a lot on cigars. Um, Dominican, Honduran, and Nicaraguan binder. It's aged, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Ligero leaf, and that's the top leaf. Is usually known for like thick smoke, a spicy taste, or slow burning. The wrapper is a Brazilian Maduro, and it's medium to full body, and it's supposed to be espresso and dark chocolate. Now I see why I got it. Why I waited on it, I don't know. But today's a special one. So we're gonna get into this Gurkha Triple Ligero. Ligario. I think the G is silent. Nevertheless, stay tuned with me. It's your host, Uncle Scotty, with Cigars on the Front Porch. All right, I just lit this one up, and I can tell you off the bat, I believe that this one's gonna be a good one, if not a great one. It's very light, very light, very crisp, and it's got a great smell to it. But it's very light and crisp, easy going, easy draw. I did put like three holes, one one hole through the cap, through the head, and then two through the foot, to open up an air channel, to open up a channel in it. And it is burning good, it smells good, and it's out to a good start. But I can tell you now, just after the first couple takes on this one, is light, crisp, easy going on the draw. And that's a great start. Stay tuned with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, episode number 35. All right, we're back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We're working on this girl, Hario, and it's burning faster than what I thought it would. This seems like it will be about an hour, maybe an hour and a half on this one as far as it goes. It's burning pretty fast. The construction on it, I've got an even burn. It's not canoeing, but the ash is not holding. So the ash is breaking off, which I wonder about the construction on it or whatnot. As far as the flavor goes, yes, there is some dark chocolate. There is some espresso, not very strong. Dark chocolate and espresso. As far as the strength of the cigar, it's definitely medium body. We'll see if it progresses to a full body. I'll definitely know on that. I'll pick up on that one. So far as progressing, just burning faster than what I thought it was. We're in the first third of this Gurkha Ligero. Uh, I believe the G is silent. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, episode number 35. Oh, yeah, it was something else I meant to do. I want you to see the smoke output. It's a lot of smoke on this one. A lot of smoke output. Also, a little cherry. It's not in the description, but there's a little cherry in this one. So, some dark chocolate, a little bit of espresso, and some cherry. Hmm, that's a unique combo. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, as we're working on this Gurkha Triple Ligero. Uh, we'll be right back. All righty, we are back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. This is episode number 35. We're doing this Gurkha Triple Ligero. And just wanted to show the construction on it. I just got finished saying it didn't have any. And this is a little bit of construction on it. Should be able to see it just fine. It's not going to hold with the construction on it. Once again, a little bit of dark chocolate on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 3. As far as espresso, maybe a 2. And as far as cherry, I'm surprised. I like a 2 or 3 on cherry. So we'll continue on with this one. Just want to show the construction on this one. And we're finishing up on this first third. Um, a little bit more, maybe another 5, 10 more minutes for the first third to be done. So we're averaging about 30 minutes for 1/3. So you're looking at about an hour and a half on this one. I thought it would be longer, but for some reason it's burning faster than I thought it would. All righty. Stay tuned. Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Oh, I forgot about to mention on this one, as far as the puffs go on this one, you want to do about 2 to 3. No more than I wouldn't do no more than 3. Anything more is going to heat up the cherry too much. So 2 to 3, but you have to have a steady rhythm on this one. You cannot lay it down. It will kind of go out on you. So this is a good active cigar. 2, 3 puffs and let it rest for a minute or two and kind of keep going. So it's not per se a short smoke, but it's definitely not a long one. But stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch, episode 35. All righty, we are back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, episode number 35. This triple Ligero, Gurkha Triple Ligero. We just finished up on the first third. We're starting the second third, the beginning of the second third. First third was, um, it was good. I don't know what the word to use for that. I wouldn't say slightly below impressive, uh, where it has some surprise to it. Usually, first thirds they run pretty fast. They're not settled in. A lot of smoke output. Um, so we're gonna see what the second third does. Usually, as the cigar progresses from first to second to final third, it slows down, and to me, it burns a little better. So the first third was unique in its perspective with how it fulfilled. Then I'm interested to see how the second third is going to go. So hopefully, if it's at this rate, hopefully it will improve and get better. It is a medium to full cigar, um, definitely medium, and we'll see about the full part. A little strong on the taste. Gurkhas for me are a little bit strong. I think I've had one that was kind of light based, but usually Gurkhas are kind of medium to strong kind of cigars. I would not give this to a new person. No, no, don't do that. Don't give it to a new person. Somebody that's been having cigars for a while, yeah. So if you're looking for about an average smoke for about an hour to an hour and a half, all right. So we're gonna work on this second third of this Gurkha. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Oh yeah, also too, I've had some uneven burns on this one. No canoeing. I haven't letting it get out of control with it. But I've had to touch it up maybe 3 times or more with the burn on it. I tried to toast the foot. I did toast the foot before I started, and that may have helped some. And the uneven burns are not that bad, just my particular preference. I think you should pay attention to your cigar and make sure that you're getting a good even burn as best possible so that you won't miss out on the flavor of the cigar. So stay tuned with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. All right, we're back to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We are about halfway through this second third of this Gurkha Triple Ligero, and that's the second third is moving at a fast pace, twice as fast as the first third. As far as flavor, no, I haven't picked up on that much flavor on it. As far as the dark chocolate goes, it's still there. It's just burning faster. I'm not quite sure why, but the second third, we're burning through the second third pretty fast. So we will see. Still the same flavors, dark chocolate, cherry, and espresso. Nothing significant stands out with those flavors or whatnot. But like I say, now I know if it's Ligero base, it's gonna put out a lot of smoke. Outside of putting out a lot of smoke and it being dense, and you having to keep a good rhythm going, a good pace going. You can. This is not one of the cigars you take and you sit down and just don't, go do something else. No, don't do that. I had to go out on it. Say once again, I had to touch it up a couple times, but haven't had to relight it, and it's okay. It's okay. So stay tuned with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host Uncle Scotty, episode number 35. All right, we're back with Cigars on the Front Porch, episode number 35, with your host, Uncle Scotty. Um, Something that I kind of wanted to share. Hopefully, it's a tidbit that I came up with or that I do. You don't have to do it, and I don't do it all the time, but I do it enough. There we go. Is the tip of your cigar. One thing that you can do is just get you a napkin and just take it, and you can roll it on a napkin, however you want to do it, and get that excess off. It helps the top part of the cigar. There we go. Hope you can see it better now. It just helps the top part of the cigar stay a little bit more in shape. It doesn't fall apart as much. Just wipe off some of the excess on the napkin, and it lasts longer with the tip. I did a V cut on this one, and I'm glad I did do a V cut. I could have done a punch, as strong as this one is. I will bump it up to a heavy cigar. Yeah, yeah. I'll bump it up to a heavy cigar. The artwork on this Gurkha is awesome. It is awesome. So stay tuned. We're almost done on this second third, which went by lightning fast. I do see some veins in this one. And we're going to be starting the final third in the next maybe 5 to 10 minutes. We'll be starting the final third. Second third went by pretty fast. Nothing distinguishing with the flavor on it. So far, this is a decent cigar. Um, Nothing extravagant. A little dark. It started out in the first third with some flavor, with dark chocolate, cherry, and espresso. I haven't really picked up any flavor in this second third. No, nothing distinguishing with flavor on the second third. Make sure you do a retro, so you can pick up on some of the flavors on it. Stay tuned with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We come back, we're going to be working on the final third of this Gurkha Triple Ligero. Welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch. We got a little bit of shade. We're finishing up. We're in the final third of this Gurkha, and you definitely have to slow the pace down on the last third. 1 to 2 puffs, no more. The still burning well. Haven't had to relight it or whatnot. Flavor, After that first third, it's dropped off. I had the second third, it was faint. This final third, I haven't picked up any. The only thing I can say for sure on this one is slow down on the final third. Cherry heated up on me and got a little bitter taste. We got a bitter taste to it. So just have to slow down. 1 to 2 puffs, no more. And we're going to be finishing up. Well, we're going to be working on this final third. So I figure maybe another 20, 30 minutes tops on this final third. Um, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Working on this Gurkha Triple Ligero. Um, Flavors or dark chocolate. Yeah, first 30 was there. It was good. Espresso, yeah. And picked up on a little cherry. But outside of that, I haven't picked up on anything in the second, third. Just, man, so-so in the second, third. This final third, we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. All right, we're back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We're finishing up on this Gurkha Ligero. Ligero or Ligero? I think it's Ligero. And we are an hour in. I thought it would be an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes. It's not. It's going to be like an hour and 15, 20 minutes. So it's all right. This final third has slowed down tremendously. Um, the aroma is still decent. I have not picked up on any kind of flavor in this final third. So, but the pace, this cigar has been on a different pace. The first third was light, crisp, at a good pace, well, fast pace. And then the second third picked up in pace even faster. And then the final third is slowed down in its pace. First third had a decent amount of flavor. Second third had next to none. And the final third is not having any flavor at all. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, as we finish up on this final third of this Gurkha Ligero. Just a little bit more, and we will be finished with it. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch. We are finished with this Gurkha Ligero. I would give it a decent rating. No more. Do not give this to a new person. It is a full body cigar. The final third just got no taste, no flavor in the final third. There's really no flavor. So your first third was about the best one on this one, and then it ran out in the second, just zipped through, and then the final third, and this one been on it. Let's see, an hour and about 15 minutes. So I got it right, about an hour and 15 minutes. So this is a decent one. I wouldn't stack them in the humidor. I wouldn't stack them. So when I run out of these, I got 4 more left. So when I run out, I'm out. I'm not going to order any more of these. Would I give them away? Only to a veteran smoker, just stock. Um, as far as enjoyability, that first third was all right. That first third was all right. Then it just progressively kind of just went down for each one. So this is decent, not bad, not good, nothing extravagant except for that first third, decent. Thank you for joining me on Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, episode number 35. And I want you to remember that you are important, that you're special, and that you're made for a reason. You'll find out what that reason is in due time. Just stick with it. And you're significant. And you mean so much more than what you think you do. And you should matter a lot to yourself. Because sometimes you can't always depend on people to value, but you need to value yourself. So thank you for joining me on this episode of Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Scotty, for episode number 35.